Hello, welcome to my presentation. I'm going to give presentation on Snappfood data breach in Iran 2023. My name is Saeed Daim. This is a final project presentation. I'm going to talk about analysis of Snappfood hack in Iran. These are my credentials, my name, my EDX username, GitHub username, and the topic, of course. So, Snappfood data breach outrage. Comprehensive incident analysis, breach overview. In late 2023, Snappfood, a leading Iranian online food delivery service, experienced a significant data breach. The cyber criminals operating under the alias Leaks disclosed the data breach on various platforms, including breach forms and Telegram. Scope of data compromised. The breach involved over 3 TB of data, affecting over 20 million user profiles. 240,000 vendors and 6 lakh payments records, 180 million devices, 880 million product orders, 360 million orders, 35,000 bikers and riders details, and 130 million trip records. Response and negotiation. Snappfood acknowledged the breach and engaged in negotiating with Leaks. An agreement was reportedly reached preventing the sales or leakage of the data online. Content of incident. This data breach is part of disturbing trend in Iran's cybersecurity landscape, with several high-profile companies falling victim to similar incidents. So what is the technical aspect of Snappfood breach? In-depth analysis of this method of attack. It involved advanced network penetration techniques such as exploitation, unpatched vulnerabilities, or spear phishing, followed by lateral movement with the network and data exfiltration using encrypted channels. Type of data compromise. Data breach extended to sensitive customer data, personal and payment information, indicating a compromise of data security, possibly through SQL injection on inadequate access control. Security measures in place. The breach scale suggested potential gaps in network security, such as inadequate real time monitoring, endpoint protection, and possibly flawed implementation of data encryption protocols. Response to the breach involved immediate acknowledgement and collaboration with Iran's cyber police or for forensic analysis, alongside direct negotiation with Leaks to prevent further data leakage. Impact of Snappfood breach. Consequences. Immediate impact of Snappfood. The breach likely led to immediate operational disruptions and security overhauls, alongside significant customer trust issues, potentially impacting user retention and company valuation. Long-term implications for users. Exposed users face heightened risk of identity theft and financial fraud, given the sensitive nature of the compromised data, necessitating ongoing vigilance against fraud and phishing attempts. Reputational damage. The scale and nature of breach likely resulted in considerable reputational harm to Snappfood, potentially affecting customer loyalty and attracting security from investors and regulators. Wider industry implications. This incident highlights the escalation cybersecurity risk within the digital economy, underscoring the need for enhanced industry-wide data protection and cyber measures. So, what is the legal and regulatory response? Legal actions and compliances. This incident may lead to legal scrutiny under data protection law. The Snappfood potentially facing fines and mandatory compliances measuring to safeguard user data. Industry-wide regulation impact. There is The breach could catalyze a resentment of data security regulation in Iran, potentially leading to stricter enforcement and enhanced cybersecurity mandates for digital platforms. Snappfood's internal measures. Post breach, Snappfood would likely need to implement rigorous security upgrades, undergo regular audits, and possibly restructure its governance to align the enhanced regulatory requirements. Global perspective on data breach responses. The Snappfood incident contributes to the global dialogue on cybersecurity, emphasizing the need of robust international standards and coordinated efforts to protect digital data. So this is the data security vulnerability in Snappfood infrastructure, analyzing potential weakness. Identifying vulnerabilities analysis suggests that potential exploitation of unpatched system vulnerabilities, possibly with Snappfood's server infrastructure or through its API endpoint. Vulnerabilities might include SQL injections, cross-site scripting, or several misconfiguration. Impact of vulnerabilities. The breach indicates possible weakness in data encryption at rest and in transit, along with inadequate access control mechanisms, the lack of robust encryption protocols like AES-256 or TLS for data transmission could have been affected. Improvement measures. The scale of data accessed point to possible lapse in endpoint security, suggesting that internal systems might have been compromised, possibly through phishing attacks or exploiting zero-day vulnerabilities. Global context of cybersecurity breach. It is a comprehensive analysis. We should learn from global breaches. The breach highlights the need of compliance with global security framework like ISO, IES 27001 and adhere to protocol outlined in frameworks such as NIST. User data protection best practices. Key data protection practices. Best practice would include the implementation of end-to-end encryption using protocols such as AES-256, RSA, and ECC, especially for sensitive user data. Implementing robust security measures, conduct frequent and thorough security audits and penetration testing to identify and address vulnerabilities before they can exploit. Educating users and employees, implementing robust IAM policies, including the use of multi-factor authentication and least privilege principle to control access to sensitive data and systems. The role of regulatory bodies in data security, ensuring compliance and protection. The impact: introducing regular compliance audit certification and mandatory cybersecurity training as part of the regulatory framework to ensure ongoing adhere to data protection standards. What is the future implementation and preventive strategies? We can proactive threat intelligence and monitoring, emphasizing the need of proactive cybersecurity measures, including real-time threat intelligence monitoring and use of SIEM, which abbreviates to Security Information and Event Management Systems. Invest in AI and machine learning of security. In investing in AI and machine learning technologies for predictive analytics and advanced threat detection, enhancing the ability to identify and respond to cyber threat swiftly. So that was all. That was my final project. My project was on Snappfood data breach in Iran, December 23. My name is Daim, and that is all. Thank you.